makers, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette Ferrari. I am the owner and maker of Jabel Sheets. So welcome to today's tutorial. So you guys, I thought I would switch it up from the regular tumbler making, and we're going to be doing something totally different today. So I am going to be making two keychains, one with foil and one using a beautiful glitter from NMO. So you guys, this is going to be a fun tutorial, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. So like I said, I just wanted to switch it up and just bring you my method of how I do my glitter keychains. So you guys, I am so excited to bring this video to you guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. So once again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And also, please don't forget to click that notification bell. You won't miss out on any of my future videos. So you guys, I think that is enough for me. I'm really excited to bring you guys this tutorial. So let's get into it. Let's go. So let's get into what we'll be using to make these keychains today. So you guys, of course, I am going to be using equal parts of part A and part B Alumilite epoxy. So I have my two little medicine cups set aside for that, and also my mixing cup and my stir stick. So this is just a regular popsicle stick, and we are going to be using just some regular foil flakes that I got from Amazon. I will link to these below in the description box. And y'all, I am really excited to use this glitter. This is called Pink Ferrari by NMO. It is just so pretty. I may have used this in a tutorial as well, but it's just mixed with stars and all kinds of different colors, and I thought that would be really pretty for a keychain. All right, so you guys, so of course I am going to be using my heart keychain. It has been through the ringer, so do not mind that. This is just a regular heart keychain that I got somewhere on Etsy. If I find the link to the shop, I will definitely link that below. And also I am going to be using my reversible alphabet mold that I got off of Amazon. I think I've had this thing like when I just first started doing tumblers, and of course it has been through the ringer as well. I do clean it pretty often, but of course when I'm making keychains, it is definitely going to get really glittery. So this is a reversible alphabet mold. So let's get into it. So off camera, I'm going to, of course, put my PPE on, use my gloves, and go ahead and mix up equal parts of A and B of the epoxy, and then we'll be back for the next steps. We are back. So off camera, I had just went ahead and mixed my epoxy equal parts of part A and part B. Of course, for the heart mold, it is going to use a little bit more. This is about 40 mLs total. However, I do not think I'm going to be using all of that, but just in case. All right, so for the heart mold, we are going to be using the Pink Ferrari by NMO. And I am just going to take my popsicle stick and just sprinkle a little in here. It is so pretty, you guys. So of course, when you're working with epoxy, you also want to ensure you have your PPE on, but just for the sake of this video, I am just going to, so if I sound a little muffled, I just have my mask on at this time, not my full respirator. But it's still able to vent as well. All right, so I'm just gonna stir that up. All right, so next we are going to set this to the side. So now for our letter mold, I am going to be making the letter J for my name. And y'all, these can get everywhere. Look at that. They're just like, so if you even breathe, they just like start flying everywhere. All right, so I'm just gonna take these little tweezers and just pick out a couple. Don't need a lot. One keychain. Okay, I think that should do it. And set that to the side. All right, so let's go ahead and do our our heart mold. So I'm just going to take this and just essentially just pour it in there. Nothing special. And you don't want to overfill it. Just enough where, you know, it's kind of even. Because if you overfill it, you're going to have this bump. So That is that one. All right, next I am going to take my reversible letter mold with the letter J and just kind of mix up these flakes. I think I probably need a little more. Let's get a couple more. As you can see, they want to just fly everywhere. So definitely use those sparingly. All right, so have my little flakes all mixed in here, and we're gonna go to the letter J, and I am just going to just pour in some of those flakes in here because they want to kind of stay to the bottom. These flakes kind of just want to stay to the bottom. All right, so once again, you do not want to overfill that as well. You just want to make sure everything is level. So I am just going to take a little bit out because it kind of looks like it's too full. Popsicle stick and just taking some of it out. Finger and just go around it and just make sure I got any excess off, and I'm just adding just a little bit more. All right, so now we have our heart mold and now we have our letter mold. So next I'm gonna go in with this heat torch. It's just a heat torch. Like I said, I've had this since I started making tumblers as well. I think I got this from Home Depot. It was really cheap, and it comes with a can of refillable gas, I think that's what it is, that you can put back in here. So it's just a regular heat torch. So when I do this, you do not want to leave this heat on here too long. So you see how this this has white bubbles like coming to the top. I'm just going to use this heat torch just to really quickly pop those bubbles. All right, so I just turned it on, make sure it's on, get my flame there, boom, that's it. That's all you want to do. Okay, same thing for the letter. Boom. That's all you want to do. Because if you leave it here too long, you can risk the chance of burning your mold, and you don't want that. Okay? All right, so you guys, so I am going to let these two dry at least for about 8-9 hours, and then we'll be back later today to see how they are doing. All right, you guys. Oh, one thing, make sure you're keeping this on a level surface when you set it to cure. So you don't want your heart going this way. So just make sure everything is level and let it cure for a couple hours. We are back. So let's get on to finishing up these beautiful keychains. So we have the pink one here. I am going to demold it. Y'all look at that, Sean. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. Look at it. Pink little heart. And then we have our J letter. It's so pretty. Look at look at those flakes coming through. It's so pretty. So what you want to do, and when you demold your molds, is if you have a little overhang or something like that, a little rough area. This is a T20 sanding block. So what I do is just kind of go over it just a tad, just to break off some of these little edges, things like that. Do the same thing for this one. It doesn't need much. Good to go. They are so pretty. All right, so you just want to make sure everything is nice and smooth. I did want to point out, after you kind of sand the back of your edges, kind of make them smooth, if they still look a little dusty or something like that, you can go in with this bullseye shellac. It's just like a traditional finish in sealer. It would just kind of shine up those areas where the sanding block made the epoxy look kind of dusty, and it always works for me. So this is Bullseye Shellac Sealer. I would link this down in the description box below. All right, you guys, so let's get into it. So in order to cut our holes for our keychain, this is a little hand drill that I got from Little Windows, and you're able to buy the different bits and such that goes with this little hand drill. And y'all, I have been using it for a couple of years now, and it is perfect. It is amazing than using that, you know, a big old drill or whatever the case may be. So it's just like a little hand drill. You'll see how I start to use it in a minute, and you can buy the various bit sizes with it as well. And of course, I have my two tweezers that I like to use when I'm doing keychains. I have some jump rings, some key rings, some open jump rings, and some little eyelets that you will see me use in a moment to drill into. And these are like the little, have a little drill in on the end and a little open circle in, okay? And then a larger jump ring, and this is by the Jewelry Shop from Hobby Lobby. All right, so let's get started, you guys. So first we are going to start drilling our hole, and I already have my drill bit here. So we're just gonna take it, the center of the heart, and I'm just gonna take the drill, and then it kind of spins when you push down on the blue part. So let's do that. And it is definitely making a hole because it's like spinning into the heart itself, making a tiny, tiny, tiny hole. And you don't want to go too deep, so you just want to make it just enough. And I'm just going to take a microfiber towel and just wipe that excess dust off. So I have a little hole there. We're going to do the same thing for the J. And I think I just want it in the top as well. And we're just gonna put a hole. And it's kind of easier to do this like the day after your things are done, because the epoxy is a little bit more pliable than it would if you would let this sit for a couple days. Okay. My drill will need some oil. Okay. So now we have our little hole in the J as well. All right, so what we're gonna do next is that we're gonna take these little eyelets. It has a little drill in here, and I'm just gonna take my finger just to get it started. A pair of my tweezers and just finish it off. And you don't wanna, you know, get it in there where it's just enough where it's in there nice and secure. Okay, we are going to do the same thing for the pink heart. Y'all, that glitter by NMO for this heart, it's just so pretty. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. I use my fingers just to get it started, and then I'm gonna go in with my tweezers and just finish it off. And like I said, you just want to get it in there where it's nice and secure, where you don't see any more of that threading, but you don't want to do it too tight. Okay, so same thing. All right, so next we're going to put our accessories on, y'all. We got some accessories. All right, so for the heart, I thought I would use this little fluff ball. It is so pretty. I got this from Amazon, and it comes with this white tassel as well, and it's just so pretty. I thought it would just be so pretty. And y'all, when you're making these are like things that you can actually sell or just put in your tumblers, just for extra little gifts to your customers and things like that. And I just really, really love this. And also, it's like really good to use for leftover epoxy, and you can actually put these little keychains in your tumblers when you send them off to your customers. So hey, waste not, want not. So that is my theory. So you guys, so this is this little puff ball that I'm going to be using, and I got these from Amazon. And for the J, I thought I would use this little heart little pink tassel. So I've been needing something new for my keychain, and this is just the perfect time to make that. And I got this from Amazon as well. It's like leather looking tassels, and the hardware is actually gold as well. So let's go ahead and apply that. So in order to not put so much pressure on this, we are going to apply an open jump ring, and then we are going to apply our ring here. So I apply the open jump ring as to not put so much pressure on the other part. And then we are just going to attach the other end. Y'all gotta put my glasses on. The reverse way. All right, I got it in there. All right, so now we have that in there. So next we're just going to take our tweezers, and this is why I have 2 pair. And then I take my other set, and then I just close that jump ring. That's all I do, y'all. That is all I do. And then what I'm gonna do is just find somewhere where I want to attach this to the other set of the hardware. And I kind of want it, you know, up here a little bit. So I'm just gonna take the thing and just twist it on. And y'all look, we just added a beautiful heart to this really pretty bright puff ball. So we're gonna do the same thing for the letter J. It is so pretty as well. So now I'm just gonna make it easier. I'm gonna apply the jump ring before I apply it to the tassel, to the piece itself. Attach this in and use my tweezers and close this jump ring in. All right, so once again, I am just going to find a spot on the tassel ring, and I kind of just, like I said, want it up towards the front a little bit more, and just attach it on. You guys, it is just so pretty. So like I said, this was a very simple project just to show you guys what you can use with your epoxy keychains, with your leftover epoxy, and you can really just make some keychains for your customers. Add some some pretty accessories like I did here, and girl, you are done. Hey, we are done with this. So I really hope you guys enjoy that. So next I am going to be back, of course, with my quote for you guys, and we will be on to finishing up our video and showing you my fabulous pictures that I love taking when I complete my tutorials for you guys. So that is definitely coming. Makers, so we are done with our little keychains that we did. Oh my God, y'all, look. I want you guys to see really close up at how they turned out. So pretty. Oh my God, so pretty. So like I said, these are, look at this heart and that glitter coming through with this enamel glitter. It's just so beautiful to me. And then of course adding this accessory with this little fluff ball, it just made these turned out so amazing. And I just love the simplicity of it all. And of course, you know, putting this leather tassel on the J initial, it just kind of made it look, you know, a little bougie like, you know what I'm saying? We all need some bougie in our lives. You know, just added the, you know, just the right amount of glam to it. I just really think it turned out so pretty. And of course, I think this is kind of my favorite because, you know, the glitter as well. And of course, this little, you know, puff ball. You can attach these to your purse, you know, as little purse charms, or also, you know, just attach it to your keychains. And most of all, you actually can use your leftover epoxy after you're done doing your cups and things like that, and make some beautiful keychains, y'all. So waste not, want not, do not waste the epoxy. You now know that you can turn that leftover epoxy into something beautiful. So if you don't have another cup to put that epoxy on right away, hey, make a keychain. Throw it in the mold. Throw it in the mold. Throw it in a mold, add a tassel, and you got some really little cute gifts that you can give your customers in their tumblers as well. So, and y'all, it just makes the perfect thing, and I just really think that these turned out so pretty. So pretty, so pretty. So as I said, I will link all the supplies that I use in the description box below. So if you guys want to create something like this for yourselves, please do so. I am excited to see what colors you create. And like I said, you can just use all sorts of glitters. as well as foils and things like that, and just make something really, really pretty. So it's just something, you know, simple that you guys can, you know, just an idea, or you can just give them to gifts and things like that. When my niece has a birthday and things like that, I actually, you know, make her things like that, or just, you know, just send them to family members. Or hey, if I want to add something glam to my purse, hey, I make me a new keychain. So I've been needing one, so this one is definitely gonna go on my keys. So you guys, I'm excited about that. So once again, you guys, I do have my quote for you guys. So let's get into the quote for today's video. All right, the quote for today's video is, when you stop chasing chasing the wrong things, you give the right things a chance to catch you. Yo, does that resonate with you all? So, I mean, it does with me. So, I mean, like anything in life, we always going towards these different, you know, paths and thinking we have to go here, we have to go here, and things like that. But what I've learned, if I just slow myself down and just allow what things that's coming my way, or the blessings that God want to come my way, hey, look around and they're there. So sometimes you just have to slow down, stop, you know, running here and there and things like that per se. Hey, and just let the good things come your way. Hey, and we are all deserving of good things, so I am sure that you are deserving of that as well. So, and this quote was said by Lolly Darkow. So I just really, really think that resonates with me, and I hope it resonates with you all as well. So you guys, so makers, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And most of all, please don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my future content. So you guys, I think I said in my intro or my last video that I do have a big business adventure that is coming up, a big business, what'd I say? What's the right word for it? Yeah, it's an adventure, a big business adventure expansion that I am doing. So you guys, there is a video for that coming up, and I am so like over the moon to bring you guys that video. And of course, I am over the moon to get started on that new business adventure that I have, you know, for myself as well. So you guys, that will be something coming up, so definitely be on the lookout for that video. So once again, I'm going to say it again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, because y'all, a lot more interesting content is going to be coming your way, and I'm excited to bring that content for you as well. So you guys, so like I said, today's video was just a change of pace, you know, just for making the normal tumblers, which I love making tumblers. But I thought, you know, just to show some of the new tumbler makers and what you can do with that leftover epoxy, and also, you know, just give you a new take on things as far as, you know, your creativity, you know, just expand out. If it's just something simple as making a keychain and taking this to a market or something, that is definitely a great idea as well. But once again, makers, until the next video, most importantly, you guys stay blessed, and most importantly, continue creating. That is most important. So you guys, I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, stay blessed. Once again, makers, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you on board. Also, I have created a new Facebook group in which we all gain inspiration from others. It is a safe space to create and share. The link to the group is listed below. Until next time, stay blessed and continue creating.